What is going on, Beta Gang? Hope everybody is doing good today. Today was quite the day. It looks like someone lit a fuse today because the market just took off today. Before we get started, though, remember to hit the like button and to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Also, drop a watch list for tomorrow. Whatever you're looking, short swings, scalping, whatever it is, we do it all here at Beta Memoirs. So, the news. Well, shall we get into it? Like I said, the market just took off today. The Dow ended above 31,000 points today, logging fastest 1,000-point climb to new milestone in 2 years. Tesla broke 800. What was I thinking on selling? And Hope's newly blue Senate to provide the EV boost. I know that is definitely why Tesla was really blowing up. Although, to be honest, I don't know who's really going to short Tesla at this point. But one thing we do know is Elon Musk will now be known as King Elon, as he has become the richest person in the world. And from what I am seeing, he will be the first trillionaire before a couple months from what they're saying. But it's been crazy. And then all the craziness in the White House. I mean, why not? It's a new year. We got to start it off right? We gotta do all kinds of stuff. Oh yeah, and you can't forget Bitcoin over here. $40,000 for Bitcoin. Wow. Bitcoin on a tear today as well. It's been a crazy day in the market. Nonetheless, I mean, you really just had to buy anything, and I can't believe I sold majority of my stuff yesterday. I would just had held it one more day, but again, I didn't like everything that was going on yesterday at the Capitol. I wasn't sure where the markets were going to go, so I didn't want to go too heavy. Although Airbnb looks like it is actually pushing up after hours, and 3D printing. I called that out. I've been calling that out this week, and we finally made the move up on that. So those are two things I want to look at today going into tomorrow. It is Friday. To be honest, I'm expecting stuff to kind of gap up overnight, and then we'll get our normal Friday sell-off, take profits. A lot of positions. Tesla is really high, and I know people say that all the time, but I mean, as much as I play Tesla is like my primary bread and butter, and it's up there. I mean, I sold out. I think at 735 was my last position I sold out. So, and it still ran $100. I mean, we could see a test up to 900 maybe. I know. Beginning of February, so we got just a couple weeks before earnings for Tesla. But me jabbering on here, just looking at the grill. Let's go ahead and slap up the chart here. Let me pull that up. So it's not just me jabbering. And ba-bow, there we go. And then like always, we'll make this full screen for the eyes, because some of us have old eyes. QQQ, it's at support, but at this point, why not? Let's just blow through it all. I mean, exits, entry, continuation, maybe. Maybe it was a bank exit, bank entry, just copy and paste, and we keep going. I don't know. QQQ. To be honest, this one thing we're worried about, one thing that might be concerning with the tech, and if the Democrats do take the Senate, and there's any kind of tax, any kind of new tax restrictions or anything like that, tech could actually be stalled out a little bit. But I mean, it just depends. Don't know. We have to really see how the market is going to take the information, but nonetheless, I mean, today everything was like back on track. Looks like it only took us a couple days to do that. And he's selling out most of my positions because yesterday was nutty. The bonds are still selling off. The dollar pushing up. VIX going back to normal. Be interesting to see if we hit this and then spike back up. I wouldn't be surprised if we wake up in the morning and it's down here and we spike up a bit. That's what I'm kind of guessing. It is a Friday. It's Take Profit Friday. If you are a short-term trader, investors, you don't need to worry about the little blips on the radar. But Tesla, man, what a beast. I can't believe I sold yesterday. And it still made another $100 run today, 834. I'm not worried about it. Like I said, once the correction happened, which it will happen, it's just trying to really figure out when that correction is going to be. Like I said, once that happens, I'll definitely be loading the boat again on Tesla and riding that into the sunset this year. So tomorrow, Tesla continuation. I'm thinking we might gap up tonight, or either we sell, push a little, and then, I mean, I don't know. Anything can happen. I mean, Tesla's high. For me to think that's going to gap up again, and saying it was pretty much done down here. The news kept coming out and popping it over the resistance, and then it retested and it kind of bounced around yesterday. But I thought it was definitely going to go down today, and then or yesterday. But nope, she's still running, so it's all good. Like I said, once it cools off and comes back down, I'll definitely be getting into that. And considering all the news with China and stuff, I mean, there's a lot that can happen. Airbnb did break this wedge. I did see this wedge. I was waiting for this to build yesterday, so I didn't draw this last night. But today, after it gapped up, you can see a wedge. It started wedging, and then it popped up. So I am pretty green on this already. So I'm looking for another run on this. I need to find out when Airbnb earnings are. But I know Tesla, like I said, I think Tesla is on February 3rd is what I saw. So if that is the case, then I won't be, I don't know where Airbnb is going to be exactly, but we'll have to see about that one. It is a new IPO, so I'm not really sure how that's going to work as far as the earnings when they're coming out, but I have to look that up. Nonetheless, Tesla, I'm seeing February 3rd, like I said, so we won't be surprised if we kind of die out right now. Right now, there's a lot of hype between being all blue, House, Senate, and the presidency. So if that does happen, EV could get a boost out of that, being a renewable resource. But we'll see. Like I said, I'm waiting for, there has to be cool off. It's not just going to go straight up. Be patient, wait for it. It will come. Right? All you need is like one solid trade, and then that's all you need. Honestly, all you need is one solid trade. One or two for the year, even three, man, you've got it made. That's why I backed off from a lot of scalping. I used to scalp a lot, but what I've realized is that you don't have to scalp as much. You can make twice, if not three more times as much money. Instead of going in and out. So I do still scalp, but nonetheless, I'm rambling. Airbnb looks good for tomorrow. Bull flag. I'm hoping it pops up tomorrow. Square, man. Everything just popped today. You said again anything. I watched all these today, and again, it looked like I was going to sell, and I was looking at a whole bunch of other stuff. Apple. Again, it's tomorrow. I'm looking at very few things tomorrow. I don't really like to play too much on Fridays. I just like to kind of watch. I'll get a scalp in here or there, but I like to wait for position. If we sell off, if tomorrow's a good selling day, and then we kind of base out, then I'll grab a swing position. But Facebook, it's playing this. Facebook's just been garbage up and down, but I know I need to start watching it because the ad revenue and stuff. I think Facebook will have a big one. So this would be a good one for probably getting in shares. I probably need to load up on this one, to be honest. You can find a good entry if we do get any kind of selling tomorrow. I need to make sure this is probably one I want to get in and do for a couple week swing for that one. And essentially in preparation, right? Because I want to hit that one. I could be scalping Tesla and Airbnb. I am in shares in Airbnb. I lowered the boat on Facebook. I do trust Facebook. I know there's been a lot of politics surrounding Facebook right now, but nonetheless, I think they're still going to crush earnings. They typically do. I don't see it getting away from that at all either. So Facebook, I need to keep on watch. Tomorrow, maybe not. I want to see how it plays out, but it's definitely in the coming days. I need to look for a good position for Facebook. 3D printing. This is one I did scalp today and play. I wanted shares yesterday. I was looking at shares really bad yesterday, especially right here when it tagged back down on the 200. Had all this nice support. Again, I hesitated and sold a lot of stuff yesterday just because of what was going on. But it did pop down. I actually played this perfectly. I caught it right on that little pullback and wrote it up and sold it. I didn't carry it over though. 3D printing. I know I just saw the ARK Invest as well. ARK Invest action today, they had a bunch of 3D printing they sold today too. So I don't feel so bad selling it. I think right now it's kind of just in and out on some of these. Again, I think the market is there's still a lot of stuff floating around right now, so it's kind of shaky. BYND, it was good to see this pop up again, back over this 20. So I think we should start heading back up. Hopefully we don't get any more analysis saying that Beyond Meat is garbage. I'm telling you what, man, Beyond Meat is not garbage, and they promote their stuff well. I think that's going to have a nice tear, so I'm looking to hold that up into earnings. I do need to find out when earnings is. Snow, it popped up. Again, another one I was looking at yesterday, but I didn't like it. It didn't hold here. It sold off, so that's why I didn't get into it. Snow was really one I wanted to get into for a short swing or a couple weeks swing on this one. NIO, I did take one on this too. Sad to see this is popped way up here. I actually got in put leaps for NIO. And my reasoning being is I know it's EV stock. I know this thing is getting hyped up. It is a small position. It is not heavy at all. I got put contracts. I think strike price is like at $10 or something for January 2022. So even if it does push up a little bit, I mean my delta, my theta isn't going to be that bad anyway. So I'm not really worried about it. And it's essentially profit, right? It wasn't the contracts weren't even that much. I just put a little bit on it. I didn't go all in on this one. And again, my reasoning behind this is that if the China stocks get delisted, if that does happen, which I know it goes back and forth, but I know Baba's been kind of tripping over itself lately. But if that does happen, and I've been seeing stuff that the numbers are fraudulent on NIO. I haven't followed up with that, but I figured it would be worth at least putting in something on the table. Again, I didn't go heavy, and the contracts are really inexpensive for the leaps. So I figured, why not give it a shot here if something crazy happens with this. And I kind of wanted to hedge against everything too. If we do drop for whatever reason, I have that hedge. So that's essentially my hedge for that. Very good butcher. It's holding here. Well, again, it's curling down though. So that's my thing is, this is why I got out of it, because it's really starting to struggle on the way down. Unless we get another pop-up tomorrow, I think we're going to continue to sell off a little bit. I don't know how low we're going to go with this. If we do get a correction, I don't know how much of this is going to sell off, but I'm still keeping, these are always going to be on watch. The companies I like, I always keep on watch. So just be aware of that. Planet 13, again, watch. It breaks. I don't think it will go that high up. I think there will be a correction anyway, still come back down. Evogen, this rattle, all these penny stocks are just kind of rattling back and forth. So I have to see how that goes. Bingo, I heard something that, I don't know. It was just a rumor. I guess there was some YouTuber that was talking or interviewed one of the guys, or talked to one of the actual guys from ARK Invest. And I guess I didn't watch the whole video, but it seemed like from the chat. I was in the chat today too, and they were talking about the same thing. They were talking that this isn't as glorified as everybody's making it out to be, or something like that. So I don't know. I'm just keeping on watch. Planter pushed up a little bit today. Again, I don't know why I sold everything in the green, but I left a lot of profit on the table. Again, I wanted to be safe than sorry. I didn't want to be holding positions for longer than I wanted to on those. When I think some news came out. I think there was some news that came out as well for vaccines and stuff. I think that's why Airbnb is popping back up. When, I don't know why it's selling off. I think they got some news too from what I heard earlier. But we'll have to see what goes on there. T-Doc, what a monster today T-Doc was. And I sold up here. I thought I did well. But man, she gapped up overnight and she ran. And she ran so far away. Tan, I didn't play. Not really sure. It's not really moving that great right now. Tan could still be a good one. This is one I wanted to bring up though. CRM is wedging here, so it does break this. This might be one to actually finally get back in. Kind of waiting for this to play out a little bit. So if it does break above this wedge tomorrow, it might be one I get back in as well. Oops, we want that above. Here we go. So that is also on watch. I definitely want to keep on watch tomorrow. CRM. Oh, shop. And I think ARC also bought more shop today as well. I like shop better than probably Amazon because I think it could run a lot more. Shop is just a beast. To be honest, that's one IPO I am looking for this year. Is Stripe. When Stripe comes out, I am loading the boat on Stripe. I like Stripe and I like what they're doing. Just an FYI. So whenever that actually IPOs, if it does IPO this year, I'll be looking to grab it. Space is another one. Let's move this one up. Space is another one that looks like it's starting to turn too. I might be getting in this as well. It depends if it's playing this range or not. If tomorrow we wake up and it's down here, everything's starting to curl back up. So Space is another one to look at. I might grab some shares on that or possibly some contracts, some calls on that. I don't know. I think I'm pretty sure I had call contracts on it, but I think I like the way I move. That's why I don't like playing it. That's another big thing with liquidity and stuff even on the options contracts. If it's not, the volume is not there, I just don't play it. Like if it rubs me the wrong way, I don't play it anymore. And Square used to be like that. And one thing I don't like about Square is liquidity is bad sometimes. If you're trying to get in and out with shares, Square can be pretty rough, or even option contracts as well. Netflix. I mean, I'm not really seeing, there's nothing that's really like super, I don't want to have a full list today for tomorrow because tomorrow is just kind of play what's continuing. The big runners is pretty much where I'm at. This has been consolidating good, but it's pretty high, to be honest. Yeah, it's pretty high. I mean, if it came back down, it's right in the support right there, but it's almost $1 move. It's not too bad. I'll wait for it to come down. I'd rather wait than safe and sorry. And of course, ARC today as well popped up. It was in all these positions. And then we had a big old candle today. A big old candle. Might just be led by T-Doc because T-Doc has a big portion of that index. Oh, let's see. Was there anything else? Home. Home's still running. I like Home, but I want it to come down. It hasn't hardly pulled back at all. And again, 3D printing popped today. Man, SSYS, this 3D printing screaming today. Holy moly. But MP still consolidating. I've been debating on getting this thing because it's been holding well here, but it's what, $11 move possibly if we retest all-time highs. I don't know if this was just hype. Now it's just kind of dying out. I don't know the news on that one. Pins, nope. Square, I think that's pretty much all I got for today. So let's go back to the main list here. Fridays, again, I like to keep it light, so it will be Tesla as always, Airbnb. If we gap up, I can see it get some sell-off in the morning. I think most action will be in that first hour tomorrow. It normally is. Liquidity is most volatility is definitely there in that first hour. So let's kind of see how that plays out. SQ maybe tomorrow. I think I'll probably really be looking at Airbnb tomorrow. Facebook for long. I'll actually move this down. I'm not going to play the 3D printing again tomorrow. It doesn't look good for me. CRM break here. I might take some shares here. Space. I want to look at contracts and stuff for this tomorrow. I might actually get a leap for space tomorrow. Shares or leaps. I might just grab shares. Sometimes shares, just grabbing enough shares, it does just as much with doing the shares. I mean, yeah, you're definitely putting more money down, but you don't get the premium burn. So it really just depends on these lower price stocks. It's better just to play shares sometimes. Bind. I want Bind to start moving back up. It looks like it wants to. Who wants to go? Snow. So I think that's what I got for tomorrow. So guys, remember to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I will see you guys this weekend on the weekly update on Sunday. All right, everybody, have a good one. Take care.